What a wonderful.
What's up? It's your boy. This is Ace.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy. This is Ace Live. Let me fix my hat, yo. What's up with my hat? Hey, listen, a lot of you guys have been hitting me up online, asking me questions about what's up with Medellin. So I promised a couple of you guys I would make a video and to answer some more questions about Medellin. But first, check out my Nacional, okay, jersey. Listen, guys, if you see this green jersey, it's considered Nacional, okay? I used to think it's Poster Bond, but that's actually a soda company or something like that. It's a sponsorship, but it's actually Nacional. But anyway, without that, since we're going to be on a topic about women, and I just want to bring that up to let you guys know that Medellin is one of those places that has high fashion. Okay, you don't have to go out there all fashion out, but if you're trying to link up with somebody, or you gotta be dressed to impress like anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be dressed to the occasion. All right. One thing I noticed, because I've been over there a couple of times, one thing I noticed about Medellin I cannot speak about other places is they are a tennis shoe embracing city. All right, they love tennis shoes. I live in Miami. A lot of women like to wear sandals and flats, but when they go out, they're wearing high heel shoes, high heel. Okay, you can find that in Medellin, but I've noticed when women come out, they like to wear fly tennis shoes, and they are always noticing what type of shoes you're wearing. So if you're trying to catch that eye, get noticed a little bit by the lady friends, you know what I'm saying? Or ladies, I know some of my females are watching this video, the same thing. You got to stay fly, maybe get a little check, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and you might catch attention, but I really want to explain how, because one of my subscribers asked me, listen, tell me about the women over there. All right, so fine, we'll talk about women, and for my whoever, we'll talk about being more social and meeting people in Medellin. All right, first, this is a rule of thumb: wherever you go, you got to plan it out well. All right, so if you know you're going to Medellin, there's a couple of things, a couple of websites you can go to and actually check to see if there's any social events going on. One social event I know for sure that's been going on and ongoing every Sunday in Medellin is they have this event that they promote physical fitness. So if you're trying to be more sociable with the locals, they have this event where they start running in the streets early in the morning, doing a little jog. Some bicyclists be out there as well, and it's off of a main road. If you check online, you'll see what I'm talking about. And it's right off of Poblado, and it leads all the way into the central area, right? So you can actually, if you're staying in Poblado, you can actually meet up with a group of people over there. And I actually think there is a group you can meet up, but if you don't, you can just tag along and be more social over there. There's always a Medellin. You just got to look online and find out. But now, for those who are not physically trying to go running and sweat, but still want to meet up with some people from Medellin, maybe on a dating level, okay, there's plenty of websites. I think there's one called Colombia Cupid, which I actually looked into. Yes, I did look into it, and they do have a good selection, but you have to pay for a subscription if you want to see, the text messages. From what I hear, it's actual real people there. Okay, so that's an option. Another option for me, which worked for me, being social, is actually going on Tinder. You can go on Tinder, and I met people, and some people that actually speak. Okay, I actually met an English tutorer. Yeah, she's nice, but I think she's upset at me right now. But that's another story. But you can meet people who speak English, and that's a plus to you. You know what I'm saying? And if you're trying to learn Spanish, okay, that's also another plus. What is another place you can meet people? Obviously, you can go out. When you go out, go out to certain events, but okay, I just want to give you this perspective of this, okay? So if you're, let's say, for example, you're staying in Poblado, right? Now, Poblado is considered the tourist area. So you're going to meet tourists there. You know what I mean? Which is not a bad thing, especially if you're traveling by yourself. You can link up with some people from out of the country. I met people from Australia, Canada, you know what I mean? A lot of digital nomads, you know, expats, all of that. You can meet them in that social environment. But if you're trying to meet and be more social with the people that live there, there are other venues you can go to. You know what I mean? I've heard of Laureles having a nice area. I heard of a place called La Setenta, which I haven't been there yet. You know, I've been, and this is the beauty about Medellin. There's so many hidden gems you can find, but you got to go out there. All right? You just got to go out there. Now, let's talk about women. All women are different, okay? All women are different. They act different no matter where you go. You know what I mean? But, you know, I've spoken to a couple of Colombian women, and they tell me this. They like to cater their men, right? And, all right, this is not factual what I'm about to tell you, but I'm just using some reason, okay? When I'm over there, I notice there's more women than men. So it could be more competition-wise for women to keep their man, and so they, you know, this could attribute to how beautiful these women are, you know what I'm saying? But there's more women than men. I got something. I was eating a sandwich. Yeah, so there was more women than men, and so they take care of their man. I had one woman tell me, look, she paid for everything. She paid for everything. She paid for the light bill, the clothes, everything. I said, oh, sign me up. Sign me up. Hey, I'm just saying they're generous women out there, all right? Very, and this goes without saying that women are women, all right? If you don't treat them with class, all right, you're not gonna get the, all right? You know what I just said, right? If you don't treat them with class, you're not gonna get the, and that goes wherever you go, all right? You know, and like I said in my last video, when you are interacting with people, all right, this is for the ladies that's watching, and the man, if you, whenever you're interacting with people that you do not speak the language fluently, you have to be patient. If you don't, you're gonna come off as, what's the word? You'll come off as arrogant, disrespectful, and that's something you do not want to do. Now, if you've seen a couple of my videos, I've been vlogging. Some of them I actually, like, I went to the grocery store. You know, I've been around, and when I do it, and I talk to these people, you know, they see that maybe I'm not from their country, but they know that, hey, this guy right here, he's very respectful. And that's the main thing you want to do whenever you go out of the country. We're going to have a great time. You know what I mean? We're going to have a great time. But the thing is, you got to be respectful. All right? Anywhere you go. All right? You want the country to let you back in, you better be respectful, okay? I don't heard horror stories where people trying to go out of the country, they go over there and then they get stopped. Say, nah, that ain't happening, bro. You ain't going down. You know what I mean? Because you're disrespectful, or there's something about something going on with you. They ain't vibing with you. They're not trying to work with you. So that's one main thing you want to make sure is you're respectful of the culture. And not only that, could you imagine that you paid attention and you made sure that you brush your knowledge on what's going on in that country? For example, we're talking about Medellin, and find out, okay, so a big thing about Medellin culture is the music, right? So you familiarize yourself with the music. You're putting yourself in more of an edge. When you meet someone, there's some conversation you can talk about. You know what I mean? Or let's say, for example, for me, I'm a bad dancer. No matter what music, okay? There you go. That's what you're gonna get, right? So now, and for me, there's a big thing called salsa over there, right? So salsa is a great dance. I can learn and be more social with the people over there. Now, some of my brothers, okay, some of my people are gonna be like, oh, wait a minute, how are you being receptive if you're a different your skin tone, you know? And I've explained this before. You know, Colombians come in different shades. Okay, they come in different shades. It does not even matter. And regardless of what shade, if it didn't come, they still are. They still receive you. Okay, they still receive you. Now, are there arrogant people? Of course. Look at your neighbor. In your cut. Listen, anywhere you go, there's gonna be arrogant people. All right, but that's not you, and that's not me. We're not arrogant people. You know what I mean? We're sociable people. We're people that's trying to progress and be stronger together. You get what I'm saying? So we're not even gonna worry about these arrogant people that don't want to understand. You know, that's not who you want to be friends with, anyways. So you know what I mean. So if you encounter that, just consider that a blessing that wow, that's that's a person you ain't got to deal with. You know what I mean? Which is great. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I know how that person feels. I don't have to deal with that person. I'm gonna deal with someone that wants to learn about me as much as I want to learn about them. And that's the great thing about it. Now, where other places? I'm thinking, because I made, you can go to the mall, of course. Yo, I went to Santa Fe Mall my last trip over there, and I am impressed with the mall. I am impressed with the mall. So, and I was with a couple of friends, and my boy, he was talking to left, right. You know what I mean? And he doesn't speak a lick of Spanish, and I did not help him. Right? I did not help him. All right. He was dressed. He was dressed appropriately. He approached the women respectfully, and he was able to create a conversation with them. All right. Speaking of which, what I do notice, right, as far as dating, going out and dating, right, in the States, you can go out by yourself and meet people, by yourself, point blank serious. But at least in the Poblado area, I've noticed that everybody be in their circles they arrive with. So what does that mean? You might want to set up dates. If you're thinking about going out with somebody, probably want to set it up instead of thinking you might meet someone. Now, is it possible? Absolutely, it's possible that you can go out and meet somebody. It's possible. Absolutely, it's possible. But for sure thing, if you just want to, okay, I'm going out. I want a companion. You better off setting it up. Set it up. You know what I mean? Whenever you meet the person, set it up. Depending on your age range. Hey, listen, if you're around that age, how about you reach out and see what's going on with the local universities? Hey man, I'm giving you game. You better like this video, huh? So it's simple. You have the internet in your hand, right? So all you gotta do is go online. Okay, let me see. All right, translate. Okay, let me see. Oh, university. Okay, they have an event. Let me see if I can reach out to the event leader and see if I can be involved in some way, any capacity, and be more social that way. You know what I mean? Listen, if you do not find your soulmate, it's cool. You're meeting new people, and that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? On a side note, right? I'm from the hood, okay? I am from the hood, all right? But that's not gonna stop me from seeing the world. All right? Not gonna stop me from seeing the world, and not gonna stop me from being more social with the people of the world. Okay, I wanna see it all. That's why I created this channel, so you can follow me and we can see it all together. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to inspire some people to understand, like, look, man, I don't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna do it anyways, and we're not gonna wait for nobody to do it. We're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I have a subscriber. He's from LA, right? LA. And we don't get into too much deep, but from what I'm understanding, he's from the hood too, and he came out to Colombia, and he showed love. He had a great time. He had a beautiful time in Colombia. I'm actually in Miami right now. He had a beautiful time, and he was just telling me the other day that all his friends wants to hear about it. You know what I mean? And that's a thing I noticed about people in the hood. At least in my neighborhood, and or people with urban, I wouldn't say her hoodish mentality. You know, they only understand what's in front of them. All right, not all of them, but some of them won't only understand what's in front of them. And then there's certain people that know there's things out there in the world, right? And they want to experience it, but they're afraid. So I just want to say that that's how I used to feel, right? But you know, I just got tired of that. I got tired of just thinking that this is how my life is supposed to be. I'm supposed to do 9 to 5, and I'm gonna just work this job, and I'm just gonna have this particular type of life. And I refuse to have like that. I have a life like that. I have to. It has to be, and I control myself. I control my life. All right, I put a post out there on my Instagram, right? It's actually a video. I might make it my trailer. But the video basically said, underneath the video, the post says, "You are your greatest adversary." Excuse me. You are your greatest enemy. Meaning, you for the rest of your life will be your worst enemy, and you're gonna have to battle yourself for the rest of your life. And that's one thing for sure. Regardless of who at work hates you, or who at school is jealous of you, who in your neighborhood is jealous of you, who is sabotaging the way you live, it doesn't matter. You are your worst enemy, and you're gonna have to battle that for the rest of your life. So, you know, it is today's the 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st of December. You know, if this video does anything for you, how about, you know what I'm saying, you think about that and figure out how you're gonna move on forward. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna keep filling yourself with negative doubts, how about you challenge those doubts? All right. So next year, in a couple of days, I will be in a few coming days and weeks, I will be revealing something big. All right. And I want you guys to follow me and subscribe. All right. Now, I hope that answers your questions about women in Medellin. They're beautiful, though. Yeah, they're beautiful. All right, they're beautiful, and they're sociable. And if you know how to do some salsa, this is a plus. Okay, if you can salsa, and maybe you need to learn how to salsa. All right, if you're not, hey, you got. Did you get your tennis shoes? Did you get the fly ass tennis shoes? Okay, you ain't gotta. It just gotta be clean. All right, make sure it's clean and you're good. All right, don't come out there with some busted ass shoes. Okay, all right, and that's the same thing in the States. If you, hey, yo, make sure you stay fly with the tennis shoe game. All right, and you know, and just brush yourself on Colombia knowledge and the events that are coming by. And you know, it doesn't hurt to get the jersey, bro. Hey, I will tell you this. Right? If you're in the States, right? But get you one of these. Get you one of these. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, get you one of these. I'm telling you, man, I'd be walking around, but I live in Miami, but still, Colombian sees you with this, yo, they gonna stop you. Yo, I took so many pictures with this, all the time, man. And it's great. They stop you. Matter of fact, these guys are coming to my Florida in Orlando to play. I'm gonna see if I can get, catch the game. Before I leave, I want to remind you guys, yes, I do a travel vlog, and this is part of my traveling. I just actually went to Vegas. Beautiful video. And I want you guys to follow, subscribe for the new year, all right? You know, I'm not one of the biggest channels, you know, and I'm not as consistent as the other channels. I'm still working over here in the States, man. So that's part of my new big news I got to talk to you guys about, all right? So I hope you enjoy. I had to put a shirt right here over that picture because YouTube keeps flagging the video, right? So anyways, thank you guys for following, watching this video, subscribe, like, and I see you in the next one, all right? And before I leave, always stay live. Yo, hey, don't forget to subscribe, right? So right here. Subscribe. All right. Yeah.